Today we celebrate the feast of the Transfiguration of our Lord, the central point in the life and ministry of Jesus. And significantly, it happens just before the crucifixion. If you have been to Holy Land, you would experience that peace and tranquility on Mount Tabor because you know that God has descended on this holy mountain. The disciples too felt this peace and tranquility. And therefore Peter exclaims, Lord, it is so good for us to be here. The disciples saw Jesus in a completely new light. Up to now, he was the charismatic leader, the healer and preacher. At the Transfiguration, they get a glimpse of Jesus' majesty and glory. And then they see two central figures. Elijah, the greatest of the prophets, and Moses, the lawgiver. The symbolism is that Jesus is the fulfillment of the law and the prophets. But Jesus had other plans. He knew he must go down the mountain to face the horrors of the cross. He knew that he had a mission to accomplish, and his mission would be accomplished only through this cross and resurrection. And at this point of time, the disciples needed to be with Jesus and to draw strength from him. They would see Jesus now in a completely different light. The glory of the resurrection they experienced on Mount Tabor would now be replaced by a painful, suffering, lonely, dejected Jesus. What a contrast between Jesus of the Transfiguration and Jesus of the crucifixion. The disciples needed now to be with Jesus. But now where is Peter? Where does he say, Lord, it is good for us to be here? He's the first one to run away. The other disciples also deserted Jesus. This is when they really needed to be there. So what about us? Hopefully, we will experience that peace and joy of Jesus when all goes well. And we will get a glimpse of heaven. And we feel Jesus' grace directing our lives. It will be like an oasis in a desert. Jesus gives us a glimpse of this peace to sustain us when things get difficult in the rough and tumble of life. We all have our crosses to carry. This is our commitment and our loyalty. As we all know, that the way to Tabor is through Calvary. There is no Tabor without Calvary. If we have our crosses to carry, we will have. But Jesus gives us the strength to carry it. And even at these moments, we will exclaim and say, Lord, it is so good for us to be here. Happy feast. God bless. Have a nice day.